Once again, the legalization of recreational marijuana is burning up our local headlines. This topic causes quite a bit of controversy and debate among politicians, residents, activists, anti-activists, non-activists, reporters, bloggers, teens, young adults, midlifers, Mike, business owners, workers, students, administrators, and anyone who has an opinion. The only people you don't hear from are the true stoners, mostly because they're already enjoying what everyone else is arguing about, or they're too mellow to care. Now, I'm not here to offer my well-thought-out, college-educated, Craig, opinion based on research or decades-long studies. Rather, I offer a different perspective. These days, virtually any topic or shred of news can become politicized. Recreational marijuana, or as I like to call it, chill the fuck out, man, and let's go to Taco Bell leaves, is no different. To me, there's a loss of perspective between the political side and personal side of this issue, and that's what fuels the debate. The legalization of pot, from a governmental standpoint, is more of a business decision than anything else. The potential tax revenue and favor gained with the public is carefully weighed against potential adverse side effects, such as crime and loss of voter base. Mike, I'll explain these big words later. For an individual, legalized pot is more personal. It has an impact on their own beliefs, how they were raised, and what they feel is right or wrong. Now, we've heard recently that some businesses are speaking out against this legalization because they think it's negatively going to impact their workers. I got news for you, folks. The people who want to smoke pot are already doing it. The only difference is they'll be able to drive one town over to get it instead of one state over. Now, when I was young, my dad was a cop, and he taught the DARE program. Yes, I know that's more an indictment of my age than anything else, but that's for a different episode. I was raised to think that all drugs were bad and led to a life of crime. Now, as a father, I understand that sentiment. You want your kids to make good decisions and stay out of trouble. Otherwise, you end up with, well, Craig. I also think you should be honest with your kids, especially if that's a trait you want to foster in them. What I've come to learn over my 40 years of living is pot is no different than booze. I found that smoking weed is much more prevalent than I ever imagined as a kid. And I'm not talking about the degenerate criminals I was raised to believe who do this sort of thing. I've been a part of the professional business world for almost 20 years. Shit. And found out that white-collar folks smoke just as much as blue-collar folks who smoke just as much as anyone else from every walk of life. The issue about safe drug use applies to alcohol consumption as much as it does to smoking weed. If a person's going to make bad decisions, there's nothing you can do to stop it. People make bad decisions. People are irresponsible, not weed or booze for that matter. If a person's going to make a bad decision, be unsafe, and become a detriment to society, they're going to do it one way or another. If it's not weed, it's bourbon. If it's not bourbon, it's bath salts. If it's not bath salts, Tide Pods. And if it's laundry day, you pluck a used tampon out of the trash and get high with that. My point is that the perceived negative impacts of marijuana are just that, perceived. This perception is based on decades of bad press and people confusing political motivation with their own personal belief. I heard a man argue recently that a dispensary would cause more traffic in his neighborhood, which is probably true. Now let's be honest. Chick-fil-A has caused more traffic problems near my house than friggin' Cheech and Chong's bus ever would. No, I'm not advocating for or against the legalization of recreational marijuana. Do it. But rather having an open and honest discussion about the political motivations versus personal beliefs. If an individual's going to make bad decisions, they're going to do it with or without pot. I know plenty of people who smoke weed regularly who never cause any problems for others. And on the other side, I've met plenty of scumbags who go out of their way to ruin other people's lives without any influence from drugs or alcohol. Now, I don't know what the answer is, nor do I think there is one answer that will apply to every person, neighborhood, town, city, state, or country. There is one thing, however, I do know for certain, and that's if you're going to spend an hour and a half listening to this show, you're going to need some help enjoying it. So raise a can, light a joint, or do whatever it is you need to do to dumb yourself down and buckle up. Now, Maestro, hit that music.
Needless to say, I'm here with three guys who can all be named Sloth Rogan.
Slobcast.
We are back. And normally we talk before we do this, but I want to lead off tonight's obviously weed-focused episode.
Yes.
by cracking a beer. Because in my opinion, they go hand in hand, baby.
Right?
Gentlemen, right in the middle.
Sorry, I was so baked that I already opened my beer.
In case you haven't figured it out, we are here with all four of us for an unprecedented second week in a row. It's amazing. It's amazing. You're already a positive influence, Dave. I'm really feeling good about that. I was feeling really good, up until this afternoon when Mike was looking for every reason possible not to be here.
No way.
As an excuse.
No way.
We're not going to get into it, but Mike knows the truth.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
So since I'm calling you out and busting your balls, Mike, how was your week, bud?
It's fucking great, man. I had fucking physical swimming therapy in an elderly fucking facility. It was awesome.
Can you please repaint this picture?
Repaint it?
Well, because what you're saying right now is that basically you could just be sneaking into an elderly facility. And
Actually, the fucking security. I actually talked to the therapist about that. The security there is not good, so I could probably go swimming there anytime, and
Whenever
no
you
one
want.
no
Like
one would even
Cocoon?
notice.
You just sneak in there at night and go swimming.
No one would even notice, man. No one would ever notice.
Actually, it would be just like Cocoon.
Wait, are you serious? I thought you were talking about you just went in your own pool.
No,
Swimming in an elderly home.
No. I had physical therapy, and they fucking they sent me to an elderly home. It was great.
A nursing home.
Now you've done this.
I'm
before.
sorry. Did I? Yeah, elderly
You've done this
nursing,
before.
Yeah.
If you remember about 20, 30 episodes ago.
Yeah,
they
but that was a
prescribed-
rehab facility.
Yeah, it was something different. It was different. It wasn't an elderly
It
home.
wasn't
as
at
I like
it wasn't
to
at
say.
a fucking nursing home. That's what he's trying to say.
elderly home.
You've graduated. I remember those episodes where you would talk about guys hanging brains
Yeah.
all the way down to the bench that they're standing on.
Yes.
But
I'm gonna be getting all kinds of like fucking injections and all kinds of shit.
Oh yeah, you are.
Needles. Damn it. Needles.
I would
the
love
whole
to
time,
watch that chase.
but the whole time I was there, I didn't see not one elderly person. Not one.
There's no mirrors in there.
No, not one. Like I said.
They were all
listen.
having a meeting wondering who the slow new guy
We saw Mike come in there like, run. Never mind.
We don't want him bringing us down and shit. Motherfucker out of here.
Mike jumped in the pool and they lost Morty.
I jumped in the pool and they lost half the water. It was more like it. But fucking, yeah, it was that. Yeah, I was just feeling bad for my buddy Craig about his poor puppy.
It just sucked. Well, I'll get into that.
Dave, how was your week?
I'm not sure where to go now.
I don't know where to go either.
Honestly, this week felt like it lasted a month.
Yeah.
Every day I woke up, I was like, it's not fucking Friday yet.
Oh,
Painful.
you're getting the wanting to record feeling.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait to sit next to Mike and feel better about myself.
He has to swim with old balls. You have to sit next to him and hear about it. Everybody's
Next
got
to
their
him.
own therapy.
I got a new
Exactly.
squishy seat. I think I'm sitting
right.
on him.
That's right. That's fucking right, motherfucker.
Like a 4-inch memory foam pad.
Only Mike has fuzzy memory foam.
Week started off with a chuckle from my 7-year-old. So we were driving the whole family in the car, and my wife was asking about the episode we had just recorded. So I was talking about the Fatberg in London. My son in the back seat hears Fat Bird. Like, think Billy Madison, like Fat Bird. He's like,
Yeah.
So 5 minutes later, after doing the conversation, in the back seat, I hear, "Daddy, why was there a big bird in the sewers in London?" I was like, "No."
That's awesome.
He thought I said Fat Bird. So
great.
the whole weekend, Fat Bird.
Yeah.
Going through the house. But
Oh shit.
yeah, so that got me a good chuckle. But for the rest of the week, honestly, I've been thinking about my wife's in a wedding for one of her friends. She's one of the bridesmaids.
Yeah.
And she's kind of had to take over. I don't say take over, but she's heavily involved in planning and all this stuff.
Yeah, helping out. Yeah.
She's going out like once a week to meet with these girls to plan showers and this and that, and she's chipping money in to pay for this stuff. I'm like, we're spending more money on this girl's
That's what
wedding
she's
than
telling
we
you.
spent on our own.
That's what she's telling
Right.
you.
Yeah.
She's tucking money in G-strings. That's what's happening.
As long as my mortgage is paid, I don't care where it comes from.
Yeah.
But yeah, it occurred to me we're spending more on this other girl's wedding than we spent on our own.
That's fucked up.
And then it gets started with, she's like, oh, we got to look at her registry and see what to buy. I was like, wait, we have to buy this girl a present too? We're paying for a shower?
You're paying for
a
the
bachelorette
shower.
party? Like contributing, right?
Oh,
She's
well,
giving in.
contribute. Yeah.
I'm like, we should have smartened up and just registered at the local liquor store. Like that's
Yeah, right there you go. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's kind of when my week is dealing with finances going to someone else's wedding that they'll never remember.
Yep. Yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm at. But, could have been a worse week. Just lasted longer than it should have. Kind of like listening to Brad talk for 3 minutes. So Brad, how was your week?
I don't even want to go right now. Just give it to Craig.
Oh, Craig, how was your week?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I wish we had a live camera feed so you could see Brad steaming.
I know. Oh shit. No, it was. Last week I had a great time doing the show. Finally, all 4 of us, which was awesome.
Yeah.
So it was fun. It was a lot of fun to get that, done. Then
It's a shame it's going to be Dave's last episode. It's been real, man.
It wasn't so much fun editing it.
Oh, how hard could that have been?
It wasn't bad.
That comes out.
Yeah.
That comes out.
Yeah. We did drop a lot of stuff last week.
It was, but it was funny. It was fun, and I laughed the whole time I was editing it. Mm-hmm. And then, but it was a weird week because I was prepping because I had to bring my dog in for a surgery, and not like a getting fixed surgery. It's called a TPOL surgery, like an ACL on a human, but it's different. They actually cut the bone, move it, and then they put a bracket in there to hold it in place so it heals right and stuff. So it's devastating for the dog, and it's devastating for me because, well, it was a lot of fucking money.
Right.
But the other thing is she's young, and I'm not ready to, I'm not going to let her be in pain forever. So it was just like, let's do this and just get it done. So she went through it. She's doing all right. She's home. She's doing good. But it just turned out to be a lot of work for us. It's whatever. I don't care. I'm going to deal with it. But the recovery time's almost 13 weeks. Wow. For full recovery. After 8 weeks, it won't be so bad. But now I have to follow this dog. I have to take her outside every time. I have a fenced-in yard. Normally, I just open my door. Good.
Right.
Like, go to the bathroom, come back. Yeah. And now I have to actually be out there with her to make sure that she's not going to fall down. I got this harness thing for her back and stuff, which is fine. I don't mind that. But I did sleep on my floor in the living room last night next to her crate because, I wanted to make sure she was okay.
Sure.
That sucked. So I should actually rephrase that. So I didn't sleep on the floor.
You laid on the floor for 6 hours.
Yes, exactly.
I got to ask, though, was it good sleeping next to a woman who doesn't say no to you all the time?
Yeah. Snored a lot less.
By the way, I think this is a good time to pause and remind everyone that we're listening to Craig, not Mike, talk right now.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. So I'm actually thinking about bringing that old folks home for some therapy.
That's right. So you know what it's like to be Leslie now.
I can get her in there free.
Yeah.
No problem. No security.
Buy one, get one for the pool today.
Yeah.
No, but but she's doing well, and it was just it was a stressful week, and I wasn't even sure if I was going to be here tonight. And in all honesty, if I get a phone call, I might cut out tonight. You know what I mean? So if you guys end up, if you hear me say "gotta go," and these guys finish recording, that's how it is.
Leave your beer.
This episode will never make it to the air.
We just fucking
All it
one
takes is
track all the way. We just fucking the end of the track is us fucking snoring on the table. Fucking
That fucking Zoom H6 might as well be shaped like a pair of balls because that's what you've got us by.
Yeah.
That's it. You own us.
Yeah, I do.
And all it takes is a phone call to get you to leave?
Yeah.
Hang on.
It's good to see Dave's over those first week jitters.
Hey, you put my picture up.
Right? That's it. That's it.
I love how the original picture was to scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave's forehead was in IMAX.
It was like a fucking Alf Kaiju.
Yeah.
You look like the kind of guy who would see you like broken down on the side of the road, rape you, and laugh the entire time. That's exactly what this drawing looked like. But I don't want to piss off the artist because he's from a part of the world that is or isn't friendly. I don't know where we stand with it.
that shit happens every
I
day.
know he's in good with the president, but I'm going to leave it at that. Did a hell of a job on take 2.
Yes.
No, he
Yeah.
did a good. He did a good
Yeah.
job.
Great, man.
Yeah, the
He
first picture, the
definitely did.
quality wasn't where it needed to be.
But we got it right. So you're cartoon official now, man.
That's it.
Congratulations.
I don't look like a storyboard from the next Rob Zombie movie now. I'm good.
But Brad, how was your week though?
You know, I wish this was the only dog story we had this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wish this was the only dog and hospital story
Yeah.
we had this week. And unfortunately for me, my dog, she's a jittery little terrier. And she's a dopey, underbited terrier that everybody here has met. She's a sweet dog.
She's a sweet dog.
She
She's a good
doesn't
girl.
have a bad bone in her body. My daughter managed to find the one angle to approach her by that wasn't a good one.
Yeah.
And she felt a little corner and she snapped. And she split my daughter's lip in half.
Yeah.
It was gross. So we spent a good amount of time in the hospital. It was gross. I'm not
No,
gonna
you
lie.
spent a lot of fucking time in a hospital.
Yeah.
We were there
More
about
than you
8,
should've.
9 hours. We did a full work shift or a Mike's annual work. We did a good 9 hours in the hospital. And she's all stitched up and all clear. Everything's good. She slept in the bed with the dog that night. There's no nonsense.
Yeah,
with
it wasn't
that.
a vicious attack or anything. It was just
It
one
was
of
a
those things.
stupid dog thing. And,
Yeah.
we tried to remind the kids, you know what? Dog's got something in the mouth. You don't take it out.
Yeah.
You tell them to drop it and you stand back.
And yeah, exactly.
Animals are still animals.
Kind of like Craig.
So that was a fucked up week, man. I wasn't expecting that. And I'm trying to say this with as much inflection as humanly possible. It was a shitty way to celebrate my birthday, right, Dave? Golly jeepers,
Well, it was
man.
funny because you originally you sent a message at like, it was like 6 o'clock. You said, dog just bit my daughter. We're going to the hospital. We're on our way to the hospital.
Yeah.
And everybody, we all, hey, how's everything going?
Yeah.
Still waiting. 8 o'clock. Still waiting. 9 o'clock. Still waiting.
Fucking
11
emergency
o'clock.
room.
Still waiting. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, you want to
And
know my
finally-
fucking problem with this? I'm sorry, but it aggravates me. 90% of the people in there were people without health insurance.
Of course.
Treating the emergency room as their general practitioner.
Well, that's what it is. They go in there. They got a cold, so they go there and say they're sick. I might have the flu.
Yep.
Just to get
And they have
whatever.
to get ahead of that. And I
Yeah.
certainly don't think anybody should go ahead of babies. Obviously, babies get attention.
Of course.
But when you got a baby walking around, crawling around the floor of a waiting room, clearly the baby's not suffering that badly.
Yeah.
My daughter's got a hole in her face.
Yeah.
She might be 10, but literally I'm seeing the meat of her lip.
Yeah, you might want to take care of that. Especially there's a certain amount of time before things are going to end up being a scar.
Right.
Well,
Or
I
being a
actually
thing,
asked the
you know?
doctor that. I said, it's taken a sweet-ass time to get a plastic surgeon down here.
Yeah.
Oh, no. It's about 16 hours before that really happens. I'm like, that seems like an
Well,
awfully...
we're getting fucking close.
yeah, right? We're a little too close, and it's kind of an arbitrary number you just threw out there.
Yeah.
I get that you're busy. I get that people are struggling, but it was Monday fucking night. Stitch her up, get her out, let's go home. And that way
Yeah.
you can focus more on the babies that have some bronchial problems or whatever. I mean, God, I sure
I know
need to
it.
be
I know
trashing
it. I know what you're saying.
They called a cold blue. at a children's hospital while we were sitting there, and that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
As a parent, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
And so I'm not bitching. I'm glad she's going to be fine or whatever. It was a screwed up fucking situation. But I don't like the way they're running the hospitals here.
Yeah.
No, like you said, because they can't be refused. They treat it like their day to day.
The triage skills need to be bumped up a little.
The priorities are off. The last time I was there, it was for me. I broke out in these.
You went to the Hasbro Children's Hospital?
I went to the Children's Hospital. No, but they're connected, right? They're connected when the regular ER.
Look at that kid with
Last
the
time
beard.
I was there,
Hey.
I was wearing a trench coat.
I set out to hit the hospital, but I ended up in jail.
I kept asking people to take a look at this. Tell me what they thought. But, but last time I was at the ER, right, I was waiting to get seen. I had an allergic reaction to something. And across the room, there was a family sitting. And it took about an hour before we noticed that one guy sitting there was holding a Ziploc bag with his thumb in it.
Oh, no way.
Waiting to be called. Like we're in a fucking bakery waiting to get muffins. Right?
That's when you.
Right, he's got his thumb in the bag, just waiting.
Just waiting. Can you put this?
Is it my turn? No, okay.
Yeah.
Right. So the priorities, like Mike said, you gotta step it up.
You gotta
a little bit.
step
When they
Yeah.
call his name, though, tell me he stuck the thumb in the air and said,
Held it up like, hey.
thumbs up.
Or held it up and went, hey.
Such fucked up.
What happened to you, sir? I've been defonzed. So, crazily enough, just to get back on track and finish the week in review, that wasn't the only thing my daughter did to us this week. And I say us for a reason.
Yes.
We moved her to a new school. And she's doing great. She's thriving. I'm actually really happy with the way both of my kids are doing in this new school.
In the new school,
We love it. The teachers are really attentive, and I didn't realize how attentive they were.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
My daughter managed to steal one of the 6,000 koozies we had left over after Comic-Con. And she put it on her water bottle. And there's a really active, and he's probably listening to this, so I'm going to give him a shout, a really nice young teaching assistant that works at the school. And so I went in to meet the teacher this morning. And on the way out of the building, hey, by the way, I like your show. And at first, I'm like, I have the natural podcaster thing. I'm like, all right,
Thanks. Yeah, thank you.
that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This is an elementary school.
Yeah.
And we don't play well to the PTA crowd.
No.
We've done the testing.
Yep.
We don't fly in that crowd. Brand new school, brand new kids. My daughter shows up with a hole in her face. And all of a sudden, her dad has a radio show that would not be allowed on many public stations.
Yes, exactly.
I'm like, what are you doing to me? And she's like, well, I was pointing out the koozie and saying my dad's on the internet and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
And she's just trying to be proud of her dad.
Yeah.
So I basically had to deflate this kid today and be like, you cannot tell your teachers, however young or cool they may be.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't do this.
No. Yeah.
There's a Daddy doesn't use his last name.
Wrong, Brad.
Daddy never mentions the company he works for or even the industry.
Yes.
This is where Mike has it easy.
So your daughter's
not working right now.
Your daughter's teacher's assistant is listening to the show.
And he was up until the episode where we moved, you and me in the basement.
So he's catching up.
He's caught up.
He's caught up. So let's talk about weed.
So
No shit.
I love it.
No, it was funny. This week there was a lot of news popping up.
Yep.
About legalizing marijuana in Rhode Island and stuff. And the governor of Rhode Island, Gina Raimondo, if you don't know who she is, you can look at any picture of her. She's riding a broom in The Wizard of Oz. She looks exactly fucking like her.
And she always dresses in black.
She looks exactly like her. I mean, it's fucking scary.
I love her
Gina
hair.
Raimondo.
Her hair is great. Her hairstyle is
straight,
awesome.
pin
isn't it?
straight,
It's fucking
jet black, and unmoving.
terrible.
I think if I'm Gina Raimondo, even if you have no clue what a meme is, somebody's bound to throw this into your email. Say, hey, by the way, Gina. Hey, Gigi. It's a picture of you, and you're terrifying a girl from Kansas. Like, what? Change it up. Maybe you go with a short haircut. Maybe you get a little highlights.
Yeah, do something.
Maybe you wear white. Do something. Look like your sister
like
Glinda.
Yeah.
Oh, Jinx, give me a beer. No, seriously, get me a fucking beer.
I will.
Second week in a row, I'm threatening people.
It's been a weird week. Like, she's trying to propose legalizing marijuana in Rhode Island for recreational use. It's already legal here
For medicinal
purposes,
Yep.
and now they're trying to do it recreationally. But there is a whole backsided story to it.
Of course there is.
Yeah.
And I think this happens in every state. As much as we don't generally like Gina, I'm still relatively new to local politics, but from what I can gather, she is all about fiscal, which I suppose any governor would be.
It's a business.
It is a business, and so is weed.
Yep.
This
is now.
This is big business.
Now, there's a backhanded side to it because Gina Raimondo's husband owns one of the first licenses to grow medical marijuana in the state of Rhode Island.
See, I didn't know that.
And he owns it's a different license. He can grow a lot of it. Now, the bill that she's proposing takes away the right for people, even with the medical marijuana card, to be taxed on the plants that they're growing in their house and be limited on the plants that they grow at home. So what she's done is actually, and then there's a limit on the amount of dispensaries that can be in town, and not in town, in state, and all this stuff, which is normal. But when you have your own husband,
yeah. So
who's
basically,
already in the throes of it.
Yeah. So basically, she just created a big fucking funnel for money to fucking get funneled into her fucking pocket is what she's doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And normally, I mean, this is not shocking for any politician.
No, it's not
especially
shocking
Gina,
at all.
and Gina's not
Rhode Island.
Especially Rhode Island.
I know.
Right?
Yeah.
But the thing is this state is so small to pull something like that off. And people are onto it. That's the thing, is if you look at all the responses, people are onto it. Now, it probably will still get passed because there's not a lot of people paying attention to it. They're just like, you're going to get everyone over 18 that smokes pot and doesn't pay attention is going to be like, yeah,
Right.
and go and do it. Now, and whatever, that's fine. But what I'm saying, there's a lot of people that use medical marijuana that are growing it in their home. Instead of having to travel to a dispensary to purchase it, they're growing it in their own home to save money because Medicare doesn't cover it. Not Medicare, but medical insurance doesn't cover it. So they're not, a lot of these, not every single one of these people is rich. So they're trying to save money. So they're growing it in their own home and cultivating their own medicine, basically, in their own house, which should be the right of every fucking person in the fucking world.
Well, let me ask you this.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
That's a thing.
When Philip Morris was on the rise, how many independent tobacco growers got put out of business?
Thousands.
It's no different. Okay, this is step one of a 10-step process that is going to turn every state into a producing state.
Yes.
And everybody will be taxed accordingly. It will become part of the state budget. All Gina's doing is setting the groundwork for whatever her successor is going to inherit to turn this into a money-generating business. And maybe we can stop bitching about the roads because they'll finally pave the fucking things.
Well, that's the thing is it'll still draw. I'm sorry, Dave.
No. It's all right.
It'll still draw. It's still going to draw in tax income. It's still going to be good for the state.
But she's setting it up
But
so you're going to be taxed on every end of
On
it.
every end of it, and her husband's going to make out like a bandit. Right. Her herself and her husband are going to make out like a bandit.
I wish she smoked. She needs to loosen the fuck up.
Her husband grows pot. Of course she smokes.
And she probably just sits in there and shakes her finger at him and goes, no.
Yep.
No way.
She's the paranoid smoker.
I know.
She gets
I know
stoned and she's just freaking out.
Yeah.
But like Rhode Island, we have to follow suit at this point.
We have to.
Dominoes. Massachusetts, it's legal.
It would be ridiculous
recreational.
for us not to. I mean, we'll lose so
Right.
much fucking money.
Well,
that
It's
could
no
be
different than the
that's going-
casinos
Yeah,
next door in
exactly.
Connecticut.
Exactly.
You have to keep up, otherwise the money's going out the door.
Massachusetts recently went recreational marijuana is legal, and they've opened dispensaries. They've allowed a certain amount to open. Now, there is one that's opening in Fall River. They got the clearance on Friday. He opens Sunday.
Wow.
The guy said, I'm opening Sunday. Now,
Nothing like a motivated pothead.
yeah. Now, the best thing is, I mean, this is a 15-minute drive from my house. And
10 minutes from my house.
yeah. And not only that, it's a 20-minute drive from anywhere in the fucking
no
state.
shit.
It
Rhode
is the
Island's a
beauty of
small-
living here.
You know,
Yeah.
it's a small state. So we're losing all that revenue. So you need to follow suit.
You don't
like
think
Dave
that's
said.
that's forcing her hand? Obviously,
course it
It
is.
is. You
I don't
have
think
to.
she was that motivated to legalize it
Well-
recreationally.
Not only that, the fact that what did they make in tax revenue? It was almost $100 million.
Yeah.
in a month.
Oh yeah,
Well, like you said, a state like ours.
no, it was $50 million, something like that, in 1 month.
Yeah.
The state made,
I think you got half the,
and that's only with a couple of dispensaries open.
and there's many more. My wife
Yeah.
is on the fringe of this industry.
Yes,
she's
she
not
is.
in the industry. Let's be clear about my wife. As chill as she is on the air,
Yeah, she's not
she's just like poop, man.
yeah.
But honestly, she works for a company that does something for that industry. I'm not going to reveal it.
Yeah.
But and so she's realizing, and the company's realizing just how burgeoning this industry really is.
It's ridiculous.
And it's growing at an exponential rate. And anybody who doesn't get on board now, you've officially missed the boat.
Missed the boat.
There is money to be made.
This
the
is
state
the
of Colorado
.com.
is my example, but I'm going to let you go. I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to cut. I'm sorry. I cut you. No, I was just.
I
all
do
was-
it to you every week.
No, all I was saying was this is like the .com thing. Yeah. This is a industry that's going to shoot through the roof, and if you're not in, you're not in.
Right.
You missed the boat.
And it's harder where
Like
we
you
are
said.
because we're such a small state.
Yeah, we are
You
such
can
a
drive
small
20
state.
minutes and you get to 2 other states.
Yes.
I also think it's recession proof because what's going to happen is the more dispensaries that open and the more growers that we've got, guess what? Now you've got competition, pricing comes down.
Yes.
Okay, the medical grade shit was extremely expensive, but it was also extremely good from what I can gather.
Yeah.
I don't touch it. It's not my bag.
No,
What
yeah,
I can
but-
gather. That's cute.
You like that? Welcome aboard, Dave. No, honestly, I think it's going to drive prices down, and eventually you're going to see a genuine competitive market that everybody wins.
Yep.
As long as quality doesn't suffer.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, for the first time in ages, people who want to smoke weed aren't just buying twigs and fucking sticks.
Yeah.
Okay, from whoever had it available. I think half the population is going to feel like the sport's gone. Like, there's no sport in getting weed anymore. You're not getting away with anything. It's not as fun because I had to buy it with a card at a legal dispensary. I think some people always feel like they're sticking it to the man.
And not only that, I mean, how many people? I know a ton of people that have the card, and
No one that should.
yeah.
Why is everybody
And
looking
I know
at me?
I know a ton of people that have the card, for the medical marijuana, and if I said, "Hey, here's fucking $50, can you get me some edibles?" They're not gonna say no.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Can we acknowledge the fact that Craig said the medical marijuana, like an old person?
Yeah.
Oh, the last time I smoked pot, I texted Brad. And Brad texted me and I couldn't respond to him in a normal fashion. So I just said, "I'm sorry, I'm on the pot." That's how I responded to him.
I just think he's douching the whole fucking time.
And really, how much sport was there in high school trying to find weed?
wasn't.
Dude, I didn't smoke weed in high school. I knew exactly where to go and who to get it from.
Yeah.
You know who they were.
And you're talking about kids.
Right.
It's just so crazy the fucking quality though of what it is now from what it was.
It was
then.
different. I used to call it Christmas weed.
Yeah.
Every year about Christmas time, because I used to smoke a ton of weed when I was younger. I
Yeah,
did.
me
That's
too.
all I did was smoke pot. That's all I did. And then as I got older, it changed, but it was just brown weed.
It changed.
It was
not
just-
for the glaucoma.
it was just regular like dirt weed,
Yeah.
all the time.
Stem
and once in a while
seeds.
you get something you're like, "Ooh, this is really green," and it was still crap weed.
Yeah.
But every Christmas
Christmas weed, man.
would come around, someone would get a hold of some really good weed.
I always knew who
And-
too every year. The
And used to call
motherfucker
it
had
Christmas weed. And would get it, and it was awesome. And then now, everything is even beyond Christmas
Way
weed.
beyond Christmas weed.
It's always Christmas.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's
There is
Christmas
no crappy
all
weed
year
out
round.
there ever.
No, there isn't.
It's the spirit of Christmas all year long.
Yeah, exactly.
I missed half this conversation, but I knew right where you were going.
It's the gift that keeps on giving all year
Exactly.
round, Clark.
But Rhode Island had to do it, like Dave said. They had to follow suit because Massachusetts did it. Massachusetts is literally, no matter where you live in this state, you can drive to Massachusetts within 15, 20 minutes.
Mike could get there in 20.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like literally 3 houses away.
So it had to be done. And it's about time that Rhode Island's done something like that because, not to get political, but we've fallen way behind in everything. In everything. Retail. Do you ever shop in Rhode Island retail? No, you don't.
No.
You drive to Route 6 because it's 10 minutes down, literally. From Mike's house, I could run.
Anything you want.
I could run to Massachusetts. Literally run. Well, I would have to stop and take some breaths and then run again. But I could be there in 5 minutes on foot. It's right there.
With
And you
blue
can
lights
get
behind
anything
him.
you want.
Yeah. But I'm saying, and then there's a whole
Everything.
a strip of retail stores. All the big retail stores are right there. And we've missed out on that. This state has missed out on that.
Rhode
for
Island's
years.
got this weird thing where I think they're trying to preserve this idea that it's like this New England quaint New England vibe.
Yeah.
You know? There's no better way to put
Well,
it.
I don't have fucking Quaker Oats fucking braids and fucking hat on right now. So fucking get with the times.
I know it's a little early for Halloween, but make this shit happen.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck? I get it. Yeah, it is. It's a small, and it's not anymore. It used to be a small fishing community, which was cool.
It's a
Especially
speed
in this
bump on the
area.
way to Boston. Can
Yeah.
we call it what it is?
Yeah.
All right. Nobody really. This is not a destination for anybody but who lives here.
No.
You
It's
go
a-
to Newport, maybe.
Yeah. It's a beautiful state, and I love it. But it's fallen so far behind.
Give it a year
Yep.
and watch what happens when the weed revenue kicks in.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then you see just how much they want to start playing along with everybody
with
else.
everybody else. Exactly.
I mentioned the state of Colorado earlier. The cattle farming industry is going under. Okay, as more people move away from meat and move
Yep.
away from eating that and the way they're handled. Okay, Colorado was in the red big time.
Yeah.
They legalized weed a few years back. They're in the black. The state is in the black.
Yeah.
Okay, there is no debt to be found. The state is literally flying high.
Yep.
And why do we think our state, which is regularly voted one of the worst places to live,
Yeah.
fiscally, politically, and definitely, just every day with the roads and the quality, the projects, millions and millions of dollars to rebuild bridges that never quite get finished.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay, and I'm not talking like suspension bridges. I'm talking about like, look, there's an inlet.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's an overpass.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's taking millions of dollars. And then they're bragging about the fact that it's going to be done a year and a half from now by putting these signs up.
Yeah,
Extending
right.
the budget. And again, whose name is on it? Gina
Raimondo.
Raimondo.
And everything. Yeah. And there was, I counted from, now Bristol is what, 4 miles long, roughly? The town
About
of
that.
Bristol in Rhode Island is roughly about 4 miles long, maybe 6 at the longest stretch. And I drove 3 of those miles and counted 7 signs. She had 7 signs up because they were doing the main road through. And it was like, on budget, on time, Gina Raimondo.
Yep.
And I'm like,
Don't forget.
how much money could you have saved from that budget if you just didn't post those fucking signs that guaranteed $600-700
Yeah,
bucks?
that's like, yeah, exactly. Those signs are expensive, man. I mean,
No,
what
they're
the
not
fuck?
cheap. They're not cheap.
They're also lies.
Yeah, just remember me. When it comes to voting time, is basically what all she's saying. It's a fucking
Yeah,
bunch
and
of
I was like,
bullshit.
remember me when I fucking was running them down.
Greg was high as shit.
On the weed I got in Mass. Bitch. I just came, I had a whole fucking bag of fucking brand new jeans in the back seat from Route 6. Fucking in Massachusetts, bought some weed, came back, just fucking ran those fuckers over.
He's got like 2 ounces of green monster.
Yeah.
What really happened is he walked a block from Taco Bell to the bus stop and saw one sign for shoes on sale.
And still ended up with those.
Yeah. Those are some rockin' dad sneakers you got there, pal.
I was gonna say those are the nicest orthotics you can buy without a prescription.
Those are grass cutting sneakers. It's January.
These things kick ass.
Meanwhile, Mike's still trying to count to 7. You need 2 hands, pal.
Fuck you. I was gonna say, kid, can I borrow those sneakers next time I go elderly swimming?
Yeah, you're just gonna cut the fronts off. So your fucking fat toes stick out of the front.
One thing we learned about Craig on the show,
sandals.
though, I have to say it. He dared me to smell his sneakers, which he had worn to work and everything. I smelled the fucking things. They smell like Payless. Okay? I told him. They're absolutely pristine.
Not if Mike borrows them. You'll get them back with a whole foot left in them.
No never stunk ever.
I think he has built up such a callous feed those things. He's just storing fluid like a camel.
It's not even flesh there
He was
anymore.
like,
It's just,
no fucking way, you're lying.
His
you're
feet are
lying."
just scab.
And I was like, no, I'm telling you right now, these things smell like brand new sneakers. Dude, you're fucking out of your mind, blah, blah, blah. I said, do it, check it. He's like, he fought me all the way. He finally he leaned in a little bit and he went, holy shit, I smell new sneakers.
I can't believe I did that.
Yeah, I
did it
couldn't
on the
believe
air
you
to boot.
you probably didn't do it on purpose.
I get a new pair of shoes. 3 days later, the logo on the insole is worn out. Craig still had the sticker that had like had the British to UK to US conversion chart on it.
Nah, but I mean, this whole thing with Rhode Island is ridiculous, but it's going nationwide now, and it's only a matter of time before this whole country is.
If my wife's company is a barometer, and again, I'm not going to sell out her company because I don't think they want to be on this show any more than I want this show in my daughter's elementary school.
Yeah.
But I do think that there's a very good chance that this is growing to a point where it's real corporate now.
Well, it's already some $1 billion industry already, and they're talking about it being close to a $500
$500 billion. Yeah.
by the end of the year, and almost $1 trillion in like 5 years.
What they're doing though, those numbers are boosted because those numbers are not. They're factoring in all the illegal weed. They're doing estimates for all the illegal drug sales.
All right.
And not drugs, but you know what I mean. The illegal weed sales that are going on around the world, they're factoring that into their estimates.
Yeah.
So they're trying to really beef this up. Truth is, there's going to be some people who still don't want to go to a dispensary. They don't want to go to the trouble of getting the card. They don't want to be in the system. And I'm throwing air quotes on that.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of people who just much rather get it from Marty, the guy down the block, and get their little dime bag or whatever it may be and call it a day. I think anybody who doesn't want government-approved weed that is way better than the twigs and berries you're smoking right now is a fucking idiot.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop buying from a guy who runs his shit out of a Chevelle.
Yeah.
Some people want to pay for twig and berries.
But
And that's why we had you on the show to
you made,
represent
you,
that
made a
audience.
good, you made a good point there, though. When you said drugs, because you've been programmed to say drugs.
I did correct myself.
You did correct yourself.
They're not drugs.
They're not. It's not drugs. It's not drugs.
What is it?
It's. I mean, it's something. It's natural. It's normal.
It's as natural as the tobacco that makes this government 90% of its money.
Yes.
It's a plant.
Yep.
Okay, it just so happens that it makes you happy. We have spent billions and billions and billions of dollars in this country developing new ways to develop alcohol. For what reason? To make us happy.
Yeah.
We've talked about it on past episodes. We have mothers who literally can't function on a Wednesday without saying, I can't wait till the kids go to bed. I need my wine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, and we all sit around every Friday and talk about, well, I can't imagine doing this shit without a beer in our hand. What is different here?
There's nothing different.
Not a fucking thing, except
a
one
thing.
grows on Earth and one needs to be manufactured.
Yep.
So in reality, who's right here?
Well, I mean, but even alcohol it's timeless. It's been around since day one. You know.
It came around because people didn't know to store grapes in a refrigerator.
But yeah, exactly.
That's the best part about grapes. They go bad and then they get good again.
Then they get good. Yeah. But that's the thing, but so has marijuana. Marijuana's been. I mean, you ever hear of Utsi? They call it that not a mummy, that they found that guy frozen, totally preserved.
Can somebody pronounce his name right? I know
it's
Craig did.
Utsi. I'm
no
thinking
idea
of
who he
potato
is.
chips.
It's Luigiamo.
Yeah. It was a mummified body they found in the mountains. In Switzerland, I think.
I think somebody's smoking weed upstairs.
Yeah, I just heard.
It sounded like Mike was upstairs, but he's here.
Fucking, is that the one that they found with the bowl? The little bowl?
Well, yeah, he had
Rock, just stone bowl.
They found he had a pouch on him, and this is he was 4,500 years old, roughly. You know, they dated him back like 4,500 years, and he had a pouch on his belt, a leather pouch, and inside the pouch was a small stone bowl, and
weed,
because it was he was frozen. He was in the top of the mountains.
Also, it was confirmed.
Yeah,
That was marijuana.
Oh no, it was 100%.
It wasn't like a
marijuana.
mortar and pestle thing.
No,
he was doing there?
it was a stone smoking pipe with a fucking with marijuana.
Meanwhile, a good friend of ours still uses tinfoil.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that guy fucking took hours to carve that thing out of a rock.
Took me 2 seconds to make one on fucking
Outsmarted by a
foil.
caveman.
That was good. That was funny.
Give you a 4,000 year head start.
But yeah, they found him-
lost.
some hikers. I think it was Switzerland or Norway or something like that. Some
the
hikers
glacier
found
started
him
melting and
they
receding,
found
and
him.
yeah, I remember reading that
yeah,
story.
He was just like right on the side of the trail.
Yep.
The guy had been there for 4,500 years. He had an arrow in his back.
He got stoned and lost his way.
I'm surprised he
it was
didn't
a
shoot his back and take his
rival
weed.
Yeah, he just finished buying his fucking weed, and the fucking dealer shot him
He
in
had
the
just
back with an
finished
arrow.
slapping up his caveman pimp.
Guy shot him in the back. Guy shot him in the back. Took his 3 beaver pelts back and walked away.
At least he left him with a bowl pack. That's fucked
We
up.
just hope he didn't feel much on the way down.
But I mean, so it's been around, and it's in George Washington grew weed
Yep.
for hemp. No, I mean, and he smoked it. They know. I mean, that's
Well, it's the
proven.
fastest way to get to hemp.
You know,
Right? You get rid of all the flour.
Yep.
It's a term I've just
But
learned, by the way.
Which every rope that was on every sailing ship
Yeah, it was all
forever was hemp
Sails.
because it's the strongest.
Strong. Yep.
You know, and the sails, the clothes, everything was made out of hemp.
And when they burn your ship down, whoo,
Yeah, right. But I mean, it was.
They did shit because it worked, not because the Wicked Witch of the West told you so.
No, yeah, exactly. And it was a cash crop. It was huge. And then it was, I think it was in the like early 30s or 20s that they were trying to find a way to make money and generate money in the government by doing something ridiculous, and they outlawed marijuana, and which was hemp, and they fucking cleared field. People were farming it still, and they went out, and that's why it doesn't naturally grow around here anymore, because they went and fucking annihilated all of it.
I can't speak for this table. It naturally grows around here.
Well, oh yeah, yeah.
Just move the mold to the side.
Yeah.
You'll be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah. But I mean, it's funny. It was all a government created conspiracy to make money, and now it's turned its back on them, and they're gonna redo it.
They're
to
gonna make money off of it.
They're gonna make money off it again.
The right way.
That's that's what it is.
And since the federal government's involved, I'm sure it's going to turn out great.
Oh, it's
it's gonna be perfect.
It's gonna be fucking
Everything the
awesome.
federal government runs goes perfectly.
I will say this. I got to tip my cap, and I'm going to say a statement that hasn't been said in a very long time. I'm going to tip my cap to Donald Trump for getting ahead of this weed population growth, because clearly, based on the buffet he put out this week,
Hell yeah, man.
he's got a pretty good idea. Yeah, he's got a pretty good idea
got
of
a
what
good
people are going to
idea.
want soon enough.
Yep.
I got how many college kids coming over? I know.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know what to do.
And then we're going to say
It would have
money.
been
We're
even
gonna get
better if it was
combos.
just all
Fucking
Taco
loved it.
Bell.
Ironically,
all Mexican food would have been way better. A giant wall of burritos.
Nice.
That would have been great too. He puts a wall of burritos around and it electrifies it.
Yeah.
Has guards. You don't touch the chalupa.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't want to get off track, but I got to say, of all the things Donald Trump has done, we have made fun of him a lot on this
Yeah.
show. And as has the
This
rest
is
of the
not
internet. This is nothing that should be mocked.
No.
If Obama had done this, and I'm just
would've-
using him because he's the
No.
most recent other president, if Obama had done this, they would have lauded him as a man of the people.
Yeah, he's
It-
so
it's an
down to
absolute
earth, man,
truth.
with the kids.
Yeah,
and
he
chilling with
understands
the
what
guys,
they want, and you
The
know,
beer summit.
It's always
Exactly.
going to be like that.
exactly.
It'll always
but
be
the
that way.
fact that this guy did it, it was automatically a dumb thing.
Yeah.
Do I think it was classy? No, but he almost made light of the fact. Look, the government's
We're
shut down.
There's no one here.
There's
to
no
make
one here
you-
to cook.
To make you a fancy ass meal that would cost the taxpayers a ton of money.
Yep.
And he paid for it out of his own pocket.
Okay, and that money went back.
I didn't hear any fucking bullshit
No,
from
but-
any of the people
No,
that
they
were
loved
there.
it.
They
Actually,
loved
I
it.
heard good things. Clemson loved
You
it.
know,
No,
fuck
they
it.
were psyched. They said they were psyched. Nobody complained.
See,
'Cause at
fucking-
first, when I first saw it, I thought, wait, he's taking a bunch of athletes that are probably all like eating fucking fine,
Healthy.
like,
Yeah, right.
eating healthy, and they're like,
It's
"I'm not gonna
Clemson,
eat
kid.
this."
It's
Yeah,
Clemson.
and then I
Look at
realized it
Dave.
was Clemson, and I was like, oh shit.
They still have fried Twinkies on the food pyramid down there.
Nah, and I was
The
thinking,
Clemson University Slim Jim Workout Center.
no, but I was thinking, I'm like, they're college kids, and what's more, do they want to sit there?
Get all be all
hoity-toity with
bored,
the salad
yeah.
sport,
All that
salad
shit.
Sport.
I just said sport.
Nothing says hoity-toity like a sport.
Yeah, do they want to be all
do they
A
elegant
plastic spoon that leaks. That's class.
with elegant friggin' utensils? Yes, like
No, but what I was
sports.
getting is, do they want to sit? Would they rather sit at that meal, or would they rather hold a burger in a bag and just chow away
Yeah,
and have a
they're
good
talking
time?
to-
And not for
Food
anything.
salads.
If you're a college kid and you're going to meet the president, the most divisive president in the history of the United States, you're probably a little nervous going in.
Sure.
And I guarantee you that broke the ice.
Oh yeah, that'll
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay,
break
because
this
we're all
one.
sharing a Big Mac, and we all know the president likes them.
Obviously.
Yeah, well, they're also fucking delicious. So
Yeah, they are.
can
Yeah,
we
they
just
are.
call it what it is?
Honey, how was your trip to the White House? It was great. They had sporks.
No, but he made the best out of his. Not the best, but he made good on a shitty situation, and I think that's fine. I didn't.
Bill
find,
Clinton ate Big Macs every day after jogging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and we laughed about it as a country. We also laughed at
Then he
his
smoked a
blowjobs and his
cigar.
lying. He lied under oath and all that other shit. We laugh about that too. It's
Yeah.
fine. But I gotta say, I'm not a Donald Trump guy.
No.
Okay, I've never been a Donald Trump guy. I gotta say, of all the things we're mocking for him,
This isn't the one.
get a fucking grip.
yeah.
people.
Yeah.
What a
Enough.
better way
No matter-
to diffuse a potentially really tense
Yeah,
evening.
right.
Yeah.
Just be normal. Like, who here has not gone to McDonald's to have a relaxed dinner? We've all done it,
Yeah. Exactly.
right? Why not? Why not?
Why not?
It wasn't. It doesn't.
There was
have,
nothing wrong with it.
No, I don't think it.
We've
it-
just reached the point now where anything he does is under
That's the thing.
19 lenses, and it's
people
just
are,
enough.
They're still
Yeah.
pissed that he got elected, so they look
Hey,
for
there was
anything.
fucking pizza in there too. It wasn't just burgers.
There was Domino's
There was
pizza.
Domino's
it wasn't even
pizza.
good pizza.
Yeah, it was Domino's.
I love Domino's
worst
pizza.
pizza.
Man.
All the
So
pizzas
good.
were still left. Like,
Around
no,
here?
I'll take
Oh
a
my
fillet
God,
of
it's
fish.
wicked good.
It's not wicked good.
the
I would
best.
fucking
I
starve
love
to
it.
death and eat dirt out of your driveway before I ate a Domino's pizza.
You're fucking,
Fucking
high.
gross. Fuck you, Domino's.
You're high. You're high. You're
If I
high.
ever looking for sponsors, Domino's not gonna be one of them. I'd rather eat the box. The fucking thing came
No
in.
way. Domino's fucking pizza fucking rocks. The one nearby us over here, it's fucking really good.
It's the same pizza
wicked
from the
good.
one over by the other people
No,
and
it's
by the other people. It's all frozen shit coming from the
It's
factory.
fucking good, man. I like it. My wife likes it. We like it. Fuck you. Give me a beer.
And why do you like it?
If you
Because
like
it's
it,
fucking
Because you
good.
smoke fucking weed.
Yes.
if you
Can we
like
get
it,
back on topic here?
Yes.
If you like it, that's fine. I'm not saying you shouldn't like it.
Chances
I just
are-
think it's gross.
Chances
Fucking
are,
weed.
you got into Domino's Pizza for one reason and one reason only. That's
you-
because you were high as fuck.
Yeah, probably.
Nobody eats Domino's voluntarily when they're sober.
Nobody does that on purpose.
True.
Yeah, there it is. You love it because you're always high and you're always hungry. So this works out.
Domino's.
What
though. It's
are
Domino's.
some of your best tales of weed smoking? And I'm going to lead with you because we've got an hour to kill.
I can't remember a thing. I can't remember a thing.
He's like, well, I listened to Dave do an intro.
That's a lot. Half of it anyway. Fucking thing was so goddamn long. I don't fucking remember shit. No, wait. I don't know. I still remember the first time smoking pot at Vets Park down here. It was so
Don't
rare,
incriminate
man.
yourself. Just
I don't
generality.
give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Right, like the
But,
Bristol cop's like, we got him. Go. It was him.
But the first time was just me and one of my cousins, and we were just fucking hanging out, and we smoked a fucking joint to our head, and I was done after that, man. I was like,
Really?
I love pot.
The first time I
Pot is
smoked,
the best. I always hear these like frightening fucking stories from everybody. Oh my god, I was so like freaked out.
they made
fucking this
Reefer
and that.
Madness, the movie. People jumping out windows, fucking
I was-
playing
yeah.
piano like a psycho.
But I was fucking man. I was like, this is awesome. Fucking relaxed. You know.
What the fuck? First time I
Madness.
smoked pot, I was done, and I was like, my lungs hurt. I was like, I don't know what happened. I feel fine. I don't know what's going on. I really didn't get high.
Yeah, I
know?
was baked. I
And
remember that.
Then the second time I smoked pot, I was high, and then that's when I was like, this is awesome. This is fun. Because I wasn't out of control. It wasn't like I was drinking, and I was still in control to a point where, I mean, yeah, I was laughing, and things were funny, because I was with my friends and we were being funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
And
just that stupid, funny
yeah.
times. You know what I mean?
you know, you're more relaxed, and
It's a
you know,
stress reliever.
Yeah.
Is what it is really when it comes down to it. You know.
All right,
No,
so that was your
definitely.
first one, but what was your best one?
Best one.
What was the best high you ever had legally within the confines of the law?
Legally?
I'm kidding with
Well,
you.
you just shortened this episode by an hour.
Sorry.
Just trying to keep us
I
compliant.
remember fucking smoking bumblebees, dead fucking bumblebees on windowsills, right? Were you
Yes.
there? I think
Yeah, I
you
was
were there.
there.
Fucking with
They're actually high-fiving right now.
we
I
fucking
remember that.
we smoked. We were already so baked. We
we
fucking
got all
smoked
baked, and then
pot
somebody
all
started
day
yelling,
long.
smoke the bee.
And we were look, yeah, smoke a bee. And we're just sitting there. We're sitting on the couch looking at the windowsill, all fucking baked out, looking out. And then we just noticed dead bumblebees
There's
on the
two-
windowsill.
Yeah.
And we just fucking converged on the bumblebees. And we just looked at each other like, and it was like an
And everybody
unsaid
started
thing.
yelling, smoke the bee, smoke the bee.
Pack that fucking thing in the bowl, and we just did it. And
I
it
think
was
we have our
good.
next shirt.
Yeah,
Smoke a bee.
Yeah.
Smoke the
Smoke
bee.
the bee. Smoke the bee. Everybody was chanting, smoke the bee.
It was
People go
horrible.
to our store tomorrow. They're going to be like, smoke the bee, meat beef. What the fuck is this shit?
Exactly. But yeah, no, I mean, there's times like that. I remember having fun, like, you know, hanging out with my buddies and stuff. But
It's hard to
just
fucking.
get-
You notice
it's
it, you
hard
notice
to-
how when you have like good drinking stories that you can fucking like
Yeah.
really remember and shit.
because they weren't crazy
There's
like
not-
that.
yeah,
there
it's
was
not
only
like-
one time. I remember a buddy of mine, Dave, said, "I'm not smoking pot ever again. I quit." So we took off, and we were in a car, right? We take off, and he's standing in our old neighborhood. We used to hang out at this corner of the pond. So we, you know, everybody would hang out there. We'd all converge there, and then, you know, there was people in cars drive by. We'd always hang out, and we take off my buddy's car, and we said, "Oh, Dave said he's gonna quit smoking pot," and Dave was a fiend for years. So we were like, "All right, let's go down. We're gonna go." There was this
It's the
place
same
called
thing.
the Archery Course. So we drove it. It was in the woods. It was like a path in the woods. You could just fit a small car through. So we drive up there, and we're like, we rolled 2 joints. We're like, we're gonna keep the windows up. We're gonna smoke these 2 joints in the car with the windows
Fishbowl
up.
it.
Then we're gonna drive back to the corner, and when he comes up to the car, we're just gonna unroll the window in his face. So that was the whole plan, right?
That was a plan.
That was the plan. And then-
Please don't go too far when you're high, dude.
So we smoked the 2 joints in the car. It's fucking completely packed with smoke. My buddy starts the car up, puts the headlights on. Literally, he puts it in drive, drives 3 feet, and headlights appear in front of us as
Yep.
cops.
Cops. I remember that story.
were watching us the whole time. So the cop walks up to the car. Now my buddy's in the driver's seat. He's like, doesn't want to roll. It's a fucking cloud. When I see a cloud of smoke in the car, I mean a fucking giant cloud. And he's like, roll the window down. He's like, no, we just
No, you can barely see him.
Wrong turn. He's
we took a wrong turn.
Starts bitching about the carburetor.
yeah, this carburetor's smoking in here.
The funny thing was, my other friend in the back seat, Paulie, had a bag of weed on him still.
Paulie.
So he's like panicking. As the cop's at the window, he takes it out of his pocket and he stuffs it under the seat. Now, this was it was in the back. We were in the back seat, and it wasn't one of those seats that were raised up. It was like flush with the floor.
Oh yeah.
And he's stuffing it with his fingers in this crack, and right. So my buddy rolls the window down. The cop, I mean, literally just fucking billows in the cop's face. The cop just goes, "Get out." We're all out on the car. We got our hands on the hood, and he's searching us. And I'm looking at Paulie. I didn't know he had done that, so I'm like, oh shit, this kid's fucked. He's getting in trouble. And they search him, and they're like, nothing. And they search the whole car.
Fucking
they go
Paulie,
through
man, huh?
everything. They go through
got away
everything.
with another one.
And the cop's like, "Where is it?" And Paulie goes, "We smoked it."
Yeah, well, what the fuck? That big
Yeah.
giant cloud
And
is.
he goes, "We smoked it all." And the cop just goes, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Nice.
And we drove away. And as we drive away, Paulie's like, starts digging under the seat.
Hey, let's roll a joint,
Look
man.
like
Oh my god, dude! You know how many times that's happened to me? A bunch of times, at least 5 times.
Well,
where cops are like trying to get drugs off you and shit, and they don't end up finding it. That fucking high is so awesome. Like the high after the cops are gone.
so
It's
fucking
like,
funny.
motherfuckers, you fucking suck. You couldn't find this.
You're so stupid.
Yeah, it was so stupid. Fucking when we were kids, we fucking that was a big deal.
You're so stupid. I'm gonna go smoke a bee.
That was
You're
like
so dumb.
the first time
Let's go smoke a bag.
my mother realized I was smoking. My mother found out I was smoking pot was because I got arrested before school.
How do you get arrested
Before school.
Before school.
It's
We went-
7:40 in the morning.
There's a state.
That was a plan.
Pieheads be
state
up,
park.
dude. Pieheads be up.
There's a state park in Royal Colt Park, which is a state park, and we used to go in the morning, and we used to go there, and everybody would meet, and everybody would get high. We would just park in the parking lot, like cars close together,
Third parking
passing
lot.
joint, yeah, third parking lot, pass joints around, get high, and then go to school. I mean, when I say a bunch of us, I mean there'd be like 8 or 9 cars,
Cars,
people
yeah.
hanging out.
Oh, yeah.
Before school.
Every morning, man.
So one morning we're all there, and this guy comes jogging by.
Oh my god, I know who it is
And
already.
we realize
Dick.
after he jogs by, and he's staring at us. He slows down, and he's going, and we realize it's the assistant chief of the police. So everybody starts packing up. Like, let's get out of here. So we realize, he's jogging. This isn't the time of cell phones. Right? So we're like, we're just going to blow by him on the fucking bike path and just fucking, we're out of here. So we take off. We're still smoking a joint.
You can definitely smell it fucking go away.
So we get to the entrance of the entrance and exit. It's like a loop. The park's like a big loop. As we get to the exit, there is literally 4 cop cars lined.
Get the fuck out.
But the crazy part was they're out of their cars with their guns drawn,
No shit.
and they yell, "Stop the car!" And this was the first time I ever had any crazy experience like this. And I'll never forget, and I'll say his fucking name on the air, Dickie Souza. He was a detective, fucking cockhead motherfucker, right? Fuck you, Dickie Souza, right?
I agree.
He runs to the car.
Mike concurs.
I'll back you up.
He runs
He
to the
was a
car,
dick.
and I'm in the back
Hence the
seat.
name.
And he runs to the car and presses his gun into my cheek. I'm in the back seat of the car. He literally presses his gun into my cheek, makes my buddy get out of the front seat, and then pulls me by my jacket out of the back seat with the gun still in my face, and then tells me to get on the car. Now, It was like February.
He was watching too much Hill Street Blues.
Yeah. So he pulls my jacket off, and starts searching it, and then throws it on the car. So now it's February, and literally it's like fucking, had to be like fucking 20 degrees out. So I'm asking him if I can put my jacket on. He's like, no. So, and we were out there for a good half hour. I was fucking, cold. When I say cold to the bone, like shivering, like hypothermia is starting to set in.
It's all part of the plan, dude. That's why they do it.
They go through the whole car, right? And this was the best part was we had a buddy of ours, Bruce, who had just started hanging out with us. Right now, his father was a big contractor in town, and Bruce was this innocent kid,
good kid,
great. Bruce is a great kid. I love him to death, man. He's awesome.
Not so much innocent as fucking gullible.
So we're there, and they go through the whole car, and they find a roach in the ashtray. So they arrest all 4 of us. Now this is before school, so they throw us all in the cruiser. Now the route from the park to the police station goes right by the high school. So we're driving, and my buddy Bruce, now he's young, he was a year younger than us, so he's like 15. So as we're going up the road, he goes, I can't believe we're getting dropped off at school in a police car. So I immediately look at him and go, we're not going to school. We're going to jail, kid. And he immediately just starts crying. So they bring us to the jail. They bring us to the police station. They put us all in cells and they separate us. And it was so funny because they saw, one person, I hear, oh, someone's father's here and he's pissed. I'm like, there's Bruce's dad. That's Bruce's dad. And then they picked everybody else up. My mother came and got me. And we go to school. And the whole time I'm thinking, when they showed my mother the evidence bag. And I'm like, there's a roach in it. Like, how is it just a roach? Because I had a bag of weed in Danny's glove compartment.
So you're thinking this to yourself, right?
And we had a half a joint still burning on a hemostat that fucking Rob stuffed under the seat when the cops came. Now, this is how thorough they were. Guns in the face, the whole 9 yards. When Danny got his car out of the impound, right? I get in his car, I immediately reached under the seat and pulled the hemostat out with the joint on it. With the joint on it still. And I was like, what the fuck is that? But yeah, it was so funny. And then my mother, the best was my mother, is he okay? Is he high? Is he still high now? I'm like, get the fuck out of here, woman. You know what's going on.
She's playing it off.
Yeah, she was playing. Oh, it was so fucking funny. But sorry, I went through all kinds of. I went through way too many stories.
So
next week will be
what about you, Brad?
73.5.
I don't have any good ones. I mean, I don't even know what happened to me one night. It's not even a weed story, but I've always had this weird fear of drugs. I tried everything once, with the exception of like heroin. And like we've joked about, nobody ever invited this nose to a cocaine party. The way it goes. But but the truth is, every time I smoked, I got paranoid, and I don't mean like we're gonna get caught. I mean, my heart would beat out of my chest, and it was like physical anxiety. It wasn't even like I didn't want to do it. I wouldn't have smoked it if I didn't want to do it. I never had that peer pressure problem,
No,
I'd go to a party and be, you want it? No, pass it. Pass it. That was it.
You gotta have anxiety to smoke weed and enjoy it.
Do you know what I love?
If you don't have anxiety, it'll give you anxiety. If you
No, that's not true. Because I was at a backyard party in Queens with a bunch of good friends of mine from a bar I hung out at.
They were all hanging out in a 4x4 square.
More or less. Yeah. There was like a patch of grass we called the yard.
Yeah.
No, I mean it was a house in Queens. It was what it was, concrete walls and the whole nine. But we all backed out there. We were grilling. We were playing music. We were having a good time. My buddy got out hash. Let me tell you right now, weed never did it for me. If they made hash legal,
hash is awesome.
I'd be the first guy at the hash dispensary.
Hash will definitely be legal.
It'll be legal.
As soon as weed's legal.
That was the most ridiculous chill I've ever had. I was hanging out with my friend who now lives in Switzerland, Nikolai. If you're out there, Thank you, buddy.
There you go.
And actually, I didn't even say that right. Thank you.
No, hash is
Absolutely amazing guy and amazing hash.
great. Love the taste. Everything.
I mean, it was just the most ridiculous chill I've ever had. And this is what most people claim they get from weed.
From weed, yeah.
I never got that. Now, because I've already mentioned it in the show, my wife, her company skirts up against this industry. And so every now and then she gets legal samples.
Yes.
And so my birthday just passed. Something may or may not have arrived in my house that I am terrified to try.
I wouldn't be afraid of it. I know what it is, but I wouldn't be afraid of it.
It might be perfect for you.
It's going to happen.
Well, I'm afraid I'm going to have a bad reaction.
Well, no, see,
Brad, just get like the kind of lube that doesn't have any scent on it.
Yeah, don't
and
worry
you'll be
about
fine.
it. Just hold your breath. Just hold your breath. Don't tighten up. Don't tighten up.
Push out
Just
like
let
you're
it go.
shitting.
Yeah, just make believe you're pooping. Just make believe you're pooping. Don't look back. Don't look back either. Don't turn around. Just look forward and keep your chin up. Keep your
This
chin
is how
up.
I'm going to die. It's going to be a half an edible in my mouth. There's going to be a big,
Have a cock in your ass.
burly, bearded guy in a flannel behind me. And then 2 fucking Portuguese pointing at me.
Somehow he choked it out twice at the same time.
I know what. I know what you're saying because that's what happened to me. And you can ask Mike. I smoked a lot of weed, a lot. That's what I did. I wasn't.
That's what I did.
That's what I did.
do.
I smoked tons of weed, constantly. I smoked all day, every day, for years. And one day, I smoked and I had an anxiety attack, and I was like, "Wow, that's fucking weird." But I was like, "All right, it was just something odd." And then a couple of times later, it happened again. Then it started. I noticed it started happening when I would smoke. I would get the first like 15 minutes, I'd be all stressed out, my heart's beating, and I'm like, "This ain't worth that," you know. And I stopped. And you can ask Mike too. For
Yeah,
years,
you did. You did.
I stopped.
Fucking. But I mean,
like
it could have
that.
been. That could have been attributed to something else though, and that you just
No,
blame the
it could have
weed
been.
too. You know what I
Well,
mean?
At the
Think
same
about
time,
it.
that is the epitome of it's not addictive.
I'll
Because
give you that, but it also supports
No,
my reason for not
Because I
doing
stopped
it.
immediately. And ask Mike.
Yeah.
I went from smoking, literally, I used to get up in the morning, do a bong hit. That was I would do bong hits, right? Then I would like make a coffee, hang out, do a thing, do another bong hit, go to work.
I love the way he says
Right.
bong.
Yeah.
Bong.
Then lunch would come.
B-O-W-G.
Lunch would come. I would either
Bong.
smoke a joint or a bowl
or
at
bong.
lunchtime. Then a couple of hours after lunch, I would probably do another couple of
Oh,
bowl
he was
hits.
fucking baked
I'd do
all
a
day.
thing. And then I'd get
Period.
home from work. When I got home from work, I'd start doing bong hits. And I would do
All
bong
right, but
hits
you
until
see
I
my
went to bed.
point, though. Stop. I'm going to stop you right there. Where did you get your weed? Did you trust the guy that was supplying it, or was just
Yeah, we could trust him.
Yeah, but it was just the easiest way to get it. See, I'll tell you right
I
now.
feel like we're in his basement right now.
No.
No.
It
You
wasn't,
had a
no.
huge panic attack. There's a
that
very
time.
good chance that weed was of lower
I
quality,
know who he's talking about.
or it was laced with something.
Well, no, it wasn't because it started to happen with anybody, anywhere. If I went and my buddy was like, "Hey, you want to smoke a joint?" and I would do it, it would happen. And it still happens. And then you can ask Mike, and I'll tell you. I always say it to Mike. Mike's like, "Try this." I'm like, I'll take one puff because it's going to cause me fucking stress. And it does. The only time it doesn't is edibles have never done it to me. You know,
Yeah.
because it slowly kicks in. You know,
That's the
and
thing.
then
I think it's the intensity.
immediate,
how
that
fast
immediate
it
fucking.
gets to you.
Oh, I'm not high.
That's why
now
the
I
edibles
am.
will probably be good for you.
Well, yes and no, because you digest them differently.
Yeah.
So I'm a little concerned about the sugar and all
and
that
it
shit,
depends
but
on the edible itself. Cookie, candy,
I'll say
this,
this:
that.
one of the
brownie.
things I avoided weed for years, and we should probably close with this, but we're nowhere near the end of this episode.
Yeah.
But I will say this: one of the things that always kept me off of weed is because you never know who is providing it for.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Like
If
any
the
drug.
government gets involved and gives
It's
you
regulated.
this regulated
Yeah.
medicinal grade shit
Yeah.
that is supposedly divine.
Well, there's no.
I'm gonna jump in on.
Yeah, there's no. I mean, there's no stopping point of how great weed can become once the government gets its hand on it.
Well, that was,
I love
here
it,
on the
and
ground
I'm putting
floor.
my hands up. Yes,
and that,
I got
that was
both
the
of my hands up to the sky.
And that
Weed
was
is
the thing, Brad,
great.
is when the first time I had that massive anxiety attack, that was the first thing I thought was somebody laced this weed with something. But everybody else I was with, we all smoked the same amount of weed.
Yeah, they
Everybody
weren't
was fine.
pussies,
Playing
and
foosball,
you were.
and they were like, "Hey, whatever," you know. And I was like, "Okay." And then I went, and it wasn't. And then like 2 times later, I smoked again with someone else's, and it happened. It was just a thing. It started to happen to me. It started to. So right away, I was like, "You know what? I'm done."
Yeah.
And I actually had a big giant bag of weed that I gave to Rob. I was just like, yeah,
Fucking
take
asshole.
this.
Where was I? Probably in the hospital.
Yeah,
or something.
probably. Yeah, probably like, yeah, I would come and get it, but
I gotta get up. I gotta put socks on. I gotta go outside.
so I just gave it away, and I'll never forget that. I was done.
I gotta go outside and get in the car and shit. No, I'm all set. Nope.
But it's funny, and occasionally I'll still take a puff. And Michael say, I always tell him 1.
Yeah.
2.
Well, you know what we
That's
should
it.
do right now, guys? Is take a break and everybody just take a puff.
Nah.
Well, I think I'm gonna hit my edible tonight.
You should
I'll do
tonight.
it.
At least
Because
just
it's-
bite the head off it.
Well, I'm gonna because it's Martin Luther King
then
Jr.
eat the candy.
weekend.
Oh, is that why you're
Oh
gonna do
yeah,
it?
you have to.
Yeah. Woo!
I
Party.
think he would have wanted it that way. Dr. King was all for this.
Hell yeah.
Wasn't that in his speech?
Hey,
Yeah.
it was
Was it?
kind of
Yeah.
freedom, man.
I had a
Freedom.
dream, but I was still awake.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
No, this is I have some weed speech.
I have some.
I
Weed.
had some weed.
That motherfucker knocked me down and stole it.
No, but it's funny now because there's a fucking. Speaking of Massachusetts, we talk about Massachusetts. There's a closed cinema,
Not just
a
multiple.
multiplex cinema that's been closed for years now.
Oh, that thing is growing its own
It's
weed.
Yeah,
Oh,
no
yeah.
doubt, man.
And some businessman from is it Maine or
Maine.
Vermont? It's from Maine.
Maine.
Wants to come in and grow pot in it, and it's a massive facility.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's huge.
he owns dispensaries already, I think,
Yeah.
in
Oh, really?
Massachusetts, and he owns, I want to say, an apartment complex in the property next door.
Yeah.
So-
So he wants to convert part of it
So
to
he
more
can
apartments.
grow it. He
And sell it.
He could get it
I
dispensed.
think he's looking for a one-stop shop. I
Yeah.
think he wants to build like IKEA.
There you go.
The size of this facility, it used to
It's
be a
massive.
12 theater
It's huge. It's huge.
facility with the parking to go with it. It's been untouched for 15, 20
That's
years.
the thing, and that was the thing is people are against it. I'm like, why is letting it sit there and rot
Yeah,
doing
no
anybody
shit.
any good?
I mean, they might as well fucking grow weed in it. There's fucking
Who
all
gives a
kinds
fuck
of
what you
weeds
do?
growing
I
all
guarantee
around
there's
it
people
now
doing
anyway.
heroin inside of it.
Yeah, no shit,
yeah,
man.
if
all
there's a
kinds of-
business in it, it's generating income for the state and for everybody else. So what the fuck?
If you
I think
create
all
a weed
these-
mega mart, there's absolutely no bad financial
Right.
ramifications.
I think all these things are gonna fall like dominoes once you know the legal things take place and everything. All this shit is gonna go through. I think all these little building projects and everything, because I mean, you know, especially places like this that have been around forever. If they're not gonna make it any other way, it's gonna fucking make it.
But like Brad
with
said,
weed.
it's going
I'm
to
telling
create
you.
competition, and the
competition
smaller
is
ones
the
will
key.
fall away, and the bigger ones will
Yeah.
grow.
The better
maybe
ones
they'll
will get
absorb
bigger.
them. Maybe,
Or maybe- yeah.
maybe then they'll join together. And the bottom line is, it's all going to come down to better product. We have talked about Breaking Bad on this show 1,000 times.
Yeah.
and that was an underground meth industry.
Yeah.
in the Southwest United States, and even then they were going for purity. Because ultimately, the best product is going to make the most money.
The most money, yep.
It's a concept as old as time. And I
Exactly.
think if you can get competition where people are like, well, wait a minute, we're making better weed than them. And you know what? We've got these 3 little mom and pop shops, and we've absorbed them, and now they work with us to create the best strains of this
Right.
stuff. And everything is pure and regulated and on the level. Everybody can
kidding
get
me?
high and have a good
Yeah,
time, and you
it's-
don't have shit to worry about. I would then dive in because I feel like that's the level of security I need to dive into that level of chill.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. No, I mean, I agree. It's crazy that it hasn't been done earlier. And I kept saying, when I was younger, when I was smoking pot all the time, I was like, one day it's going to be legal. And they're just going to, because they can make money off of it. And I thought about it. And when I was younger, I was thinking, Marlboro is going to make weed cigarettes. And they're going to tax Marlboro and the state's going to make money off it. But this is way better.
Sure.
Yeah, Marlboro Greens are going to be huge.
Because now you're growing it.
Marlboro
idea,
has been all over this for years.
They should be. They're fucking not stupid, man.
They've been all
That's
over
why
it
they're
for
$1 billion
years.
It's
industry.
the smartest business in the world. If you think about the tobacco industry, basically every doctor in America, every voice in America said, don't smoke. You're going to die. You're going to die soon.
I'm smoking a cigarette right now.
Addiction.
And yet they've got people so wrapped up in it. And then they're still supporting politics. And they're still generating revenue for so many avenues of the government.
Addiction is fucking.
But it's not just addiction.
It is addiction because
people enjoy smoking. Mm-hmm. Okay,
they wouldn't enjoy so much if they weren't fucking addicted to it, though. I don't think. You know what I mean?
But I think there's a level of relaxation that comes with it.
Yeah.
And what is more relaxing than marijuana?
Yeah.
But there's something to be said for social behaviors.
Yeah.
I know a ton of people that don't smoke, whether it's cigarettes, weed, or whatever.
Yeah.
Losers.
But you get out with a couple friends, you have a drink or
I'm only
two,
kidding.
and a lot of people are like, hey, give me. I
Yeah.
do it. Like I'll
Yeah.
bum a butt off somewhere
Right.
every once in a while just because I've had a
Yeah.
few beers. I don't smoke,
No, you
but
don't.
it's a
I've
social
seen
thing
you
as much
smoke
as anything
cigarettes,
else.
yeah.
It's not pretty.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
No, I smoke
It
like an
wasn't.
8-year-old woman. Like
He
I was
does.
like Carol
He does.
Channing.
Yeah,
You gotta
Gunner's
bring-
Soul.
where are all
He
these?
smokes a cigarette like he's a Hollywood actress.
Right.
From the
Now,
fucking-
our
like
buddy
Virginia
Dave,
Slims.
our buddy Dave is a fucking big time cigar connoisseur. I hear,
Yeah.
but so far I have not seen him with one single cigar in his fucking hand.
I mean,
in here,
I
what
needed
the
to get
fuck?
my face on the page. Then I can start ruining your basement.
Yep. But I mean, it's one of those things. But where's the difference between that and alcohol? That's the thing. Like we started. to talk
Actually,
about it. We did
I'm
it.
glad you say that because it is a huge difference. A huge difference because it's kind of like a bizarro kind of effect.
Well, alcohol
how
will
alcohol
fucking
kills
destroy your
people
liver.
every day, kills
And kill
people. One way or another, whether it's accidents or liver or suicides or this or that, fucking compared to weed. Compare that to weed. And one is legal and one is not. It's like fucking bizarro world.
It
really,
is.
if you think about it.
It is. And
terrible.
marijuana is, especially in edible form. Now you're not smoking it.
Trust
There's
me,
no
man.
combustibles.
Trust me, guys. I wish my dad had smoked as much pot fucking while I was growing up as he did drink alcohol. My life would have been so much different and
Smoked
way
a ton
better.
of pot with your father.
Yeah, I know. I did too, but did all kinds of shit with my father.
We gotta pull the
That's
couch over
another-
and have Mike lay down and
that's
talk
another-
about this some more.
That's another.
I just
No,
think it's indicative of
but-
my shit luck that, the best way to do weed right now is to fucking get edible candy.
Yeah, right.
I'm a fucking diabetic.
Oh my god,
But
no
then
shit.
There's a big thing right there. Now the edibles, they're making them look like gummy bears. They're making
Oh
them look
my
like things.
God,
And
I
it's
just-
children.
Yeah.
So how do you
Finally,
that needs to be-
fruitcakes that will be eaten. Think of that.
right?
Think of that. Imagine fruitcakes infused
So
with
it needs-
fucking. Finally, people will eat fruitcakes
Fruitcakes, yeah.
for Christmas.
Give my kids the Flintstone vitamins.
But it needs to be distinguished, and that's the thing. Is they're making them like candy.
Fred Flintstone.
There's lollipops. There's gummy bears.
Yeah, there's everything.
There's things, and there's so it needs
It's
to
not
be
a new concept.
No,
Pop
it's-
brownies have been around for
Yeah.
decades. It is what it is. I think the edibles are so concentrated that I think that's part of the reason I'm terrified. Because I've got 3 watermelon Sour Patch things sitting in my office right now, and I am going to get on this
Yep.
again for Dr. Martin Luther.
Please do
the
it.
King.
Please get some tonight. Do some tonight, man.
I'll be texting you at 5 a.m.
Yes,
Dude,
definitely.
you were so right. And this is the only time I'm ever going to write that
Brad,
sentence.
look outside.
Mike.
You see the sun.
I just booked a flight to Switzerland.
If you're worried and you want to just do it, I'll do one with you.
You're not
After all his stories about getting arrested doing drugs, like, yeah let's go with that.
I wasn't doing drugs.
actually
doing drugs.
You're not even allowed to come into the house because my dog is technically a public threat right
Yeah,
now.
that's right.
Fucking Maggie.
Poor
is a
Maggie.
like
Poor
a
thing.
serial murder, the butcher of fucking Bakersfield.
I love her.
Her biggest crime is against canine dentistry.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Well, I mean, this is the funny thing about this show. We purposely chose not to do headlines this week, and yet the instant we decided we were going to talk about weed, all the headlines showed up.
Isn't that fucked up? I know, right?
Called a divine intervention.
I think
Providence.
It's weed.
It was.
It's weed.
It was.
I go with Mike on this one.
Weed.
It's weed.
It's
It ain't
weed.
divine shit. But I will say this. The next headline that made me laugh, it's not going to get us very far, but I got to say.
Did I fucking put that? I remember. Yeah,
you did.
I did.
You
I
did.
did. Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
This
It was
is
a
my
while ago.
effort to include Mike in
Thanks,
the planning
man.
of the show.
Thanks.
Yeah. That's this whole show summed up in a sentence. Did I do that?
Did I do that? What the?
According to this article, a bunch of thieves tried to steal a shitload of pot.
They drove a fucking van through the front of the building.
Yeah. Oh no, they were making a big score, like Danny Ocean kind of score.
They were. It was going down like a fucking Ocean's 11 fucking break-in.
And like geniuses, they drove through, and they were 90% of the way there. And they said, "Well, let's get the display case. That's obviously the best shit."
Yeah.
Right out front.
Right out front, and it was up front and personal. This is where when you came in, do I want the bubble kush or do I want? Like they were comparing. What they didn't realize is that nobody actually puts real valuable weed in those jars.
It's all fake.
It's all oregano.
Oregano.
It's not fake. It's condiments.
It's condiments.
Now,
exactly.
growing up Italian, I always heard the jokes about cheap people smoking oregano and putting it in with weed because it looked the same and everything else. But there's no way you can make oregano look that good.
No.
Yeah.
So there's a very good chance they were just showing the size of the jars
Yeah.
that you were buying. These guys said, nope, that's where we want to be. There's a backlight in there that's clearly the spot.
That's the spot. Yeah.
Now, there was apparently a full-blown dispensary in the back room that wasn't locked.
And the guy said if they gotten back there, the guy said it. He said if they hadn't gotten back there, it would have been insane.
You could totally tell there's a bunch of potheads trying to fucking try to
I'm
pull
just
this
glad
one
you said. I
off.
thought you were going to say you could tell it was a bunch of Italians.
Oh, that's Italian.
So I thought they could make a good
That was a good
pizza
one.
while they waited for someone to deliver some real weed to their house.
Mike's like, they
So
should be here any
fucked
minute.
up. I don't know, man, but after fucking last week's episode with that fucking fatberg in that fucking in that display case, I wouldn't touch anything in a fucking display case anymore. No fucking way.
Right?
No fucking way.
I don't know
That's
what's
nasty.
worse. The fact that you think that many people listen to this show to get that warning. Or the fact that you think our core audience is made up of two guys who would drive through at the front of a store and then steal oregano.
Yeah, well,
Right? Either way, we
call
lose.
them-
well, yeah, I know.
We call them CPAs, couple of people announcements. The more you know.
I'll say this. I think weed should be legal. I think it's cool. Let's not forget that 99.99999% of its reputation is well earned.
Yeah.
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 People that are willing to drive through the front of a store just to get high are pretty fucking dumb and kind of bringing the cause down.
And
a
no,
bit.
it's funny. And then when you realize none of them were over 18.
Of course.
They were all kids.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
that
it's-
were just like, we're gonna pull off this heist because we don't have jobs. You know what I mean? That we're gonna go and do this, and
Brad, what are you doing Monday? Is your vehicle running all right?
it's way better than what's been happening in the country with the opioids. And I mean, this is something that could possibly turn people away from this opioid addiction.
Well, people are connecting. I know Dave was about to talk, and I'm sorry. I just feel like there's a improper connection between any kind of marijuana and the gateway idea.
Yeah.
Okay, but because they're talking about legalization, naturally, all of the naysayers are going to come to the front and automatically include opioids into it.
Yeah.
And it's bullshit.
It's
Listen,
bullshit.
I'm sorry, Brad, but I'll be the first one to say it's bullshit. And you know why? I'm gonna take the total flip side on this. I was addicted big time to opioids.
Yes.
I fucking
By a
had
show
all.
of hands, how many people in the audience are surprised?
Well, no, I'm serious, man. Fucking, I mean, big time, because all the surgeries
No, he
and
was.
shit.
All the
I've had-
surgeries and the painkillers. He
I was always on him. You know, it was like fucking for this or that, and fucking.
laugh
And
with
I'll
love,
tell you
man.
what. And I'll tell you what. You know what helped me off him was fucking smoking pot.
Well,
And that's one of the only things that really weaned me off.
And I'll say this with all truth, is I agree
'Cause I
with
was
it
too
because
stubborn
I
to fucking go and get
actually
help.
witnessed it. Was the fact that he was stubborn. He wouldn't go get help. He wouldn't
Stupid.
he wouldn't do things, and he wasn't. I mean, fucking out of his mind, robbing people.
No,
or anything,
no, but
'cause he
I was
being-
fucking
'cause he was-
addicted.
because he was,
I was
being
addicted.
prescribed it by his doctor, and his health coverage was covering it. And, but,
The average person gets addicted to opioids within the 4th or 5th day
Yeah.
of taking
Exactly.
one pill a day.
exactly.
So Dave, what? I'm sorry, I totally cut Dave off. Can I
No,
let him get to his
no. It's no, we're good, and I think it goes back to what we talked about is bad press for a long time. And you mentioned gateway drugs. It's not the case. I have yet to see a news story about cops having to rush to a car pulled over on the side of the road with someone slumped over in the front seat because they got high.
Right.
Yeah,
It doesn't happen.
Well, if they
Exactly.
do, then it's, hey, buddy, wake up. You need to
Right,
get home,
right,
you know?
right.
But that's about
you
it.
throw him a fucking Crunchwrap Supreme and he's good. Right? You just move on. But-
Oh,
So
he
Mike
said
just
magic
left to go to
word.
Taco Bell.
I gotta go.
Yeah. No, but no, you're absolutely right. You couldn't possibly have enough time in the day to smoke enough pot to fucking OD.
No, you'd have to. That would,
would-
that would have to be
It's
your goal.
That would have
Listen,
to be
guys,
your goal. And
I'm here to tell you guys, it is impossible. Trust me.
I've been trying for
I think
37
Craig did.
years.
Impossible.
I think you described it earlier. You said you started having panic attacks, and maybe that was your body saying, "You know what? Too much."
well, I don't think it was that. I think
Or
it
the
was a
wrong strain.
reaction.
How about that? How about
could've been
how
the
about
wrong strain. It
wrong
could've been-
strain
yeah.
for you? You know what I mean? Weed is so
But
diverse
there has
now.
never
You got to
been-
find the right stuff for you.
I
for you.
love when Mike talks
There
about
has-
diversity.
Well, it's true. It figures, right? And
There's
it's about weed.
never, ever in the history of fucking medical records been a marijuana overdose. Never.
Doesn't happen.
No,
Never.
the only way
'Cause
you're
it
gonna
doesn't happen.
OD on fucking weed is if a fucking ton of it falls on you and
Yeah,
crushes
exactly.
you. All right? That's the only
Exactly.
way you're gonna die
'Cause
from it.
even if you said I'm gonna eat all, even if
only
you said I'm gonna eat
overdose.
this whole tray of edibles, you're gonna fall asleep and wake up like, what the fuck just happened? Because we did one time. I mean, going back years ago, we made edibles and we made them the right way. We made the butter. We did because everybody used to make pot brownies. You just dump pot and
Yeah, that's
dump
mix.
pot
bullshit.
into the mix.
You don't
It
get
doesn't work.
you don't get it.
You have to
No.
make butter. And then you make the butter and then you pour it in and you add that to the brownies. And we did that. And it was me and two of my other friends that I lived with at the time. And
That was good. I had some of those.
we ate the whole pan.
Oh wait, you made a bunch of those. They
And,
were
well, we
known
did
for
it
doing
again
that.
after.
They were
But we
known
ate
for
the
doing
whole
that
pan.
after a while.
The three of us. And I remember laying in the corner of the room and people trying to talk to me. I'm like, just stop. Just don't talk to me. Just go over there and leave me the fuck alone. Right?
Star Wars is playing for the 6th time in a row
I
in
was
the
just laying
back.
on the floor, curled up in a bead bag, telling people to get the fuck away from me. I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to. I was so fucking high, but I was.
You were just you were Duncan Hines.
Exactly.
All dunked out.
It was fucking nuts.
How many bad puns am I going to throw out?
I did it. I covered you last week, so you still got a few more.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, but,
You almost made
no,
it.
but I mean,
Brad, if you were high, you would have laughed at that.
and I'm sure, and I'm even sure the edibles now that they're making are more potent than the ones we made.
Yeah, but they're
'Cause
making them
doing-
safer too. You know,
Yo,
it's fucked
but-
up, man. You got to eat them fucking things.
You
dude.
couldn't.
I'm gonna
You
fucking
couldn't.
come to your house.
You would fall asleep, and that would be it.
I've never seen Mike
Oh.
so animated. We're talking about brownies and weed.
Yes,
He's like standing
like
up talking. He's all gassed
like a
up.
fucking tornado, man. This shit just keeps going round and round and round and round and round.
Just play this episode in the old folks' home when you're swimming next.
But we've gotten to a point in the country where accidental opioid doses more frequent than car accidents.
Yeah.
That's
fucking
insane.
insane.
And you know what's fucked up is how many of those car accidents are attributed to opioid overdosing.
Not many, because if you're
There's a few.
that addicted to opioids, you can't afford to drive a car.
No, there's a few.
Because you're spending all your money on
Well, you
that.
got
and
no
that's
desire
what-
to. I mean,
Yeah.
If you're absolutely spaced out.
Listen, you guys talk about opioid addicts like they're fucking just like
No, a
fucking
lot of them
heroin
are just
addicts and
normal
shit.
people.
No, a lot of them
Yeah.
are just
No,
fucking
it's true.
sitting at home, fucking. They still getting like you got, like they're broke and shit. They're getting money from being out of work, like I fucking went through. You know what I mean? This
Yep.
and that. It's not like
No,
it's an
it's
everyday fucking thing, and it
It's
sucks.
true.
It's scary. I
I
hate
knew-
it. I fucking hate thinking about people being in that
One of
situation
the-
because I was there, and it's very lonely and it sucks.
One of the
'Cause you don't want to
hardest
talk
workers-
to anybody about it because it's embarrassing.
Yep.
And it's fucked up for me to talk about it like this because I went through it, and I don't
No,
want
I know you
people to
did.
go through that shit.
No,
Man.
it
It
sucks.
sucks. It's horrible.
And you got off of
horrible.
it by just stopping. That was
yeah,
incredible
that was
to
the
me.
hardest
That was
thing
incredible to me.
I've ever done.
He's just like, no.
Ever.
Well, and then you smoked a ton of weed, though.
I did.
Your
I had
weed
to.
Intake became
I had to. I smoked like a
exorbitant.
pound of weed.
Like-
That fucking week,
Yeah,
I fucking.
it did.
I
Did any
quit.
of you guys catch his description of opioid addicts, though? They were like, they're embarrassed, they don't talk much, and they stay home all the time.
Yep.
All right, so I'm getting over it. I said, what the fuck?
No,
One
it's
step
funny.
at a time, Brad.
One of the-
First comes the many pounds of weed, and
of the
then you go
hardest-
out and fucking, a little bit at a time.
I think that makes the whole point, though.
It does.
Yeah.
That makes the whole point of what we talked about
I was
for the
never.
last however
I
many
mean, as
hours,
Craig, I
right?
was
Yeah.
never. I mean, I was always an outgoing fucking person. I was always out. We were always doing shit.
Yeah.
And then when that's pretty much what fucking
Shut you down.
shut me out, and fucking, that's pretty much what happened.
Shrunk your balls and your dick.
Well, not my
I
balls.
that's
Not
a
my
side
balls
effect,
anyway.
Like he said, it isn't just junkies laying on the side of the road. It's everybody.
Have you seen anybody? I think you answered this already, but have you seen anybody that has made the graduation, if you will, the way they started smoking weed and then decided out of nowhere,
Never.
I'm gonna try other drugs.
Never.
ain't good enough.
Never,
Well,
ever.
And that's a valid argument. And as much as we don't want to talk about gateway drugs and everything, the people that don't like any kind of substance are going to make that argument.
Yeah.
They're going to say, well, you know what? You got high, and then the high wasn't enough, so you want to get really high, so you start messing around with heroin.
And it had nothing
or
to do-
ecstasy or
Yeah.
whatever, party drugs.
Yeah,
whatever it may
so
be.
you just so right there. I mean, weed's not going to get them off on whatever the fucking journey they want to get off on. So they got to go to that.
they're
other
gonna go
shit.
to- they're
It
gonna
had
go
nothing to do
extreme.
with weed. If weed
It's
wasn't
got to
around, they
do
would
with the
have.
personality.
Right,
Yeah,
it's
the
personality.
That's my whole angle on it. I think
It's my
if
I'm the
somebody's
same
looking for
way.
an escape.
I got an addictive personality. I'll say it right now, but like cigarettes and shit like that, I can quit them. I won't smoke another butt for a week. It won't bother me. But
He does
weed,
that all the time too.
weed, it's a little harder.
All right, but you enjoy the high.
Yeah.
So you're addicted to the enjoyment, not the drug.
well, I'm addicted
not
to
the
the.
substance. I
if-
said it.
if-
I did it again.
If all of a sudden he ran out of weed, he's not going to start scratching himself on the
Yeah,
couch and
right.
sweating.
Yeah.
But have you ever found yourself at a point where you said, well, you know what? I don't have weed, but I know my buddy's got fucking H over there, or he's not heroin, but I mean like
No,
something else.
no.
Some kind of party drug.
I
Molly
swear
or
to God.
whatever.
Yeah.
I swear
Am I
to
gonna
God, you
take
guys
that?
not once have ever fucking. I mean, I never even thought of that. Never.
All set with
You know what I mean?
doing something
Because
that I know can
it's like,
kill
I don't
you.
wanna
In my
go
opinion,
further
If you
with
go
that.
into smoking weed with the intention of escaping something, then you've already got the wrong attitude.
Yeah,
Yes,
escaping
exactly.
is
You're
not
gonna end up trying something harder
right.
because of the fact that you're looking for that escape.
If you're not gonna escape anything.
My
from
father-in-law's
smoking
got the
weed. You
best
might.
quote.
It's gonna relax you and make you deal with those problems, maybe and make you see them differently, and it might fucking totally screw up all your problems. But it's not fucking gonna make me want to go and do heroin.
My father-in-law is a cool son of a bitch. And he gets it. And he told both my wife and her sister that, anybody who's looking for problems at the bottom of a glass is you got a problem.
Right.
Treat your drinking like a beverage. And I think that's the same attitude that should apply to any kind of substance.
Yeah.
If you go into it looking for answers or an escape or some kind of resolution, then you're already approaching it the
right.
wrong way.
Yeah, you're
The
looking,
problem
you're
the problem
looking
is
for an out.
not with
And you're
the
not gonna
drug.
find it.
It's with you.
But if
It's
you're in a
something
good
with
mood and you want to be in a better mood, maybe weed can do that.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the way I always looked at it. It was never that I was like, I need to smoke weed because I'm so depressed.
You
or
get
I'm angry.
home, you're all
I was
stressed
like, I want to
out,
smoke weed because I'm
fucking
going to
this and
laugh.
that.
I'm going to go watch Back to the Future right now and get baked. You know, that was my thing. Like, I'm going to get baked and laugh.
To the future.
You know,
Out of all the fucking movies, really, that's what you want to
well,
watch
no,
when
but
you're
I'm
high.
saying that's what.
I
That's
think
what
Fly.
it's
it's
more
about.
dangerous when you hear about somebody who says, "Oh my God, it's only Tuesday and I already need a drink." In my opinion, that's arguably more dangerous than anybody who says, "You know what? I got high on Friday night."
I got to go home and talk to my wife.
I never find the need
Stop
to
imitating
drink. That's another thing too. I don't know. I never find the need to have a drink. You know what I mean?
If like right now. If
Well,
we didn't
tonight,
hang out this
yeah,
weekend-
I have to drink to be around you guys.
No,
but
well, yeah.
it's not a big deal. I mean,
No, but if I'm hanging out
everyone
with
knows
people-
that.
I'm gonna, if we're gonna have drinks and be social and stuff, I'm gonna have drinks.
Yeah.
If I sat home this weekend and didn't have a drop of alcohol, it would not affect me.
Yeah.
I mean, think about
by-
it. Think
with-
about this too.
Not one iota.
Yeah.
But I even
Think
think
about
like,
this, too.
Oh, I didn't drink.
Think about this too. How natural is it for somebody to go, "Hey, yeah, have a beer." All right, I'll have a beer, whatever.
Yeah.
Or people once in a while they'll come up to you, "Hey, yeah,
Shoot
take
this
a
up your
hit.
fingernail.
Take a hit. Yeah, take a hit." Right? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, how fucking shady is that? Hey, dude, how about this? How about everybody just, if it feels fucking shady, don't do it.
Yeah.
If it feels shady, just don't do it. It's wrong.
No, motivation and behavior is the biggest thing here.
Yeah.
If you set out to forget about shit, whatever, that, like Brad said, that's the wrong place to come from.
Yeah, definitely.
I think
man,
it's a
'cause-
matter of want versus need. If you
Yeah,
if you end your
exactly.
day saying, "I need a drink, I need a hit, I need this, I need that," well, then you got gaps in your life that you
Well,
need
it
to
starts
fill
with want.
better
Sometimes it
ways.
starts with
It's
want.
one
and it
thing
ends
if
up
it's
with
if
need.
it's every so often, like, what a fucking day I had today, I need a drink, versus I feel like having a beer. You know what I mean? There's a difference between the want and need. Like, you just-
Yeah,
I'll even
let's
give
go
the
down the
guy
street and get
what
10
a
bags.
yeah.
But I'll even give him what a day I need a beer, because I've said it to all of you.
Oh, yeah,
All right.
of course.
But if I say, "Oh my God, it's fucking Tuesday,"
Right.
that's a different story.
Oh my God, it's
you know?
Tuesday. Let's get 6 8 balls and fucking 10 bags.
Yeah.
Let's do it right now. I'll feel
Or
better.
as we
Oh
call
my
it.
God, that came out so easily.
I know.
Right? Yeah.
It was like you were
I
ordering.
would
It's
not-
Friday, that's why.
Speaking of which,
Yeah. What are
ordering
you
a
guys
combo.
doing Tuesday?
now that the country is starting to realize the profit and the not need to have it illegal, with marijuana and stuff,
Let's just call it the mass acceptance.
the mass acceptance.
And nice segue, by the way, Craig. Really
McDonald's
Yeah, it was
is jumping
good,
on
wasn't
board.
it?
artistically done.
Thank you.
Fucking great.
McDonald's is now going to add bacon to their fucking menu.
Yes.
Speaking of high and wanting things,
Yes. Heaven is upon us, gentlemen.
bacon.
Dave introduced this headline. I'd like Dave to just lead this whole segment.
Yeah, it's all you.
What? It seemed like a natural progression. An hour and a half talking about weed ends with bacon. Makes sense to me.
That makes sense to me.
Okay, every week we set up a Google Doc and we all share headlines. And that's how the whole thing takes form. Dave had this headline 5 seconds after I posted the doc.
I know. He's probably in the
So
McDonald's
any-
parking lot posting
Exactly.
it too.
Any bullshit that he tells you about, well, this was a natural progression.
It was actually just a
Natural
text.
progression.
He was like, they're going to sell bacon.
With
next thing
5
you know-
selfies and 6
And next
sandwiches.
thing you know, we get a weed episode. Yeah. That was it. All because somebody just said, you know what? There's not enough syllables in that song that describes the Big Mac. We need to add fatty pork fat.
What the fuck, man? I thought McDonald's was like going out of their way to be all like fucking health conscious and shit for people.
They are
They are.
offering health conscious options,
What
but
the
they're not
fuck?
changing
They're not
their
going to
core
change
values.
it. They're gonna-
Obviously not.
They're
They're
gonna, you
really.
think they're going to release the demographic that just wants to fucking clog their arteries?
What the fuck? That's
Those
so
are their
messed up.
biggest fucking fans.
Yeah. I'm actually upset there's no bacon on their breakfast menu yet.
Yep. Because you think for a second that the healthiest, like the people that are so health conscious, like, hey, McDonald's is serving apple slices. don't give a fuck.
Oh, what about fucking people that bring their kids though? You know, in the fucking they go to fucking order. Yeah, can I get a fucking Happy Meal with a fucking nice leafy salad in it for the kid? And I'll have a fucking heart attack, bacon-infused burger, and some taters.
Leafy.
I said leafy.
Oh, leafy. I said leaky. They used to serve those salads in the cups.
Yes, I know.
Like, take everything that you love about lettuce and shred it right the
Shove
fuck
it
up.
in there.
And then we're going to douse that shit in fucking fat.
Oh, the best is I called my mother's house the other night. My nephew answers the phone at my mother's house. I called to get the gate for my dog. And I'm like, hey, what's up? He's like, hey, what's going on? He goes, apparently we're on an all-plant diet. That was the first thing he said to me, because my mother fed them salad. But then, like, my mother like goes through these health kicks, you know. Well, she does. I mean, not goes through them. She's on this thing, and she tries to be serious about it. So it was like,
I love the way he's defending his mother like so.
it was like boiled
she really
chicken.
tries.
It was like
She
boiled
really
chicken
tries.
and leaves. So he,
Chicken
right
and
away,
leaves.
he's like, yeah, apparently we're on this all-plant diet now.
That's great.
I fucking lost my mind. I started laughing so hard. That kid is funny as shit, man.
Oh my god, dude! Just thinking about French fries.
Oh, no, they're
With-
great.
infused with bacon.
And you don't even have to put them in a plexiglass case for them to stay preserved.
Yeah,
You
no
just fucking
shit.
leave them on your dashboard.
Just fucking smell
Everything
those
looks
things. and
exactly like
fucking
the day you
get
bought it.
fat. My god.
My wife is holding out hope for the McDL tofu.
It might happen. It should happen. What the fuck, man?
The hot
That's
stays
so
hot
rare.
and the cold stays cold. And the tepid stays tepid.
They call it the crappy meal.
The meal is the box.
You see Ronald in the corner, a sad
corrugated.
clown.
Corrugated meals.
For texture.
Now, you know what, guys? I think we need to wrap this up because I think we all want to go try some fucking edibles.
I think what you meant is roll it up.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank
Let's
you,
roll
sir.
this up.
This is why we hired him. All right, let's do a little housekeeping. Let's sweep up after the mess we just made.
Yep.
Basically, if you want to find us on social media, it's at NTS_podcast on all the major social networks. Also, buy our shit. Go over to teespring.com. Look for the Needless to Say swag shop. See, I choked myself there.
Yep.
Goddamn weed. But you go to the swag shop, you got a lot of now what is considered vintage shirts because there's only 3 heads on the back.
Yep.
Okay, you want more head, you wait.
Yeah.
If you want head, wait for Dave.
Come check us out in a couple of weeks. We're going to have...
Head and meat beef.
That's right.
If you want head and meat beef, you gotta wait for Dave.
That's right.
Usually that's extra.
We're not going to charge you extra. In fact, we're lowering prices. But don't ask me for a meat beef koozie. I don't know how to bend that way. Other than that, I want to give a shout out. We haven't mentioned her name in a while, but I'd like to throw one out to Christy.
Christy.
All right, she's doing NTSrundowns.com.
Yes, she is.
That is still a very much alive and active site. I haven't seen anything she's done since Dave's come on board. I think Dave intimidates
She's
her a
been
little
really,
bit.
really busy, man.
yeah.
She's doing all kinds of shit.
I think she's gotten so comfortable with the 3 of us that introducing a 4th,
I know.
that tests her womanhood.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I might be in Florida in a couple months. I might have to swing by.
Swing by. Yeah.
She's down in Savannah, not a stone's throw away.
Stone throw.
There you go.
Savannah's a nice
Stone
place.
throw away.
You just leave alcohol on your doorstep. She'll come call it.
Christy.
All right, finally, it's been fucking ages since we played out with a little bit of music.
Yes.
And just because, again, we are such fucking high and mighty people.
Yeah.
Come on.
We
what
forgot
did
to do this last week.
Yeah, we did.
And so I'd like to throw out a shout to my good buddy Rich Wilson, who is the lead singer of One Slack Mind, who we
Yeah.
featured on the show not once, but twice before.
Fuck yeah, man.
The way I met Rich Wilson goes back 22 years to a dirty, filthy club in Northern Virginia, just outside D.C., where I saw his band at the time, No Saner, open up for probably 10,000 other great bands.
Yep.
And they blew them all off stage.
Did it have anything to do with weed?
Well,
Probably.
Maybe later.
maybe later. But I'll say this: Rich has been a musical staple in my life. Not only with One Slack Mind, which is killing it right
They
now,
fucking rock,
but
man.
No Saner was kind of my gateway drug to the One Slack Mind.
Yeah.
And this was the song that did it. This is from the remastered issue of No Saner's self-titled album. This is Guardian Angel. Ladies and gentlemen, take us out.
Needless to say, we said it.